Hey guys, Verlis here, and today we are going to look at wild battle items. Not a lot of people know what they are or how to properly use them, but it is a good tool in the game that helps you get a lot of different items really easily. So, when you're playing in a random battle or a random wild Pokemon encounter in certain areas, something will appear in the background, a tree, a rock, and this can actually be taken down and will reward you with items. If it's a tree, it's generally going to be a berry. If it's grass, it's going to be one of the herbs. If it's in a cave, it's going to be a rock, and it will give you an evolution stone or one of the heat rocks or one of the weather boosting rocks. And there's a lot of other things that you can be given. So that's what this video is about. All the best locations and how to knock down what the object is and what the object receives. So right now on my screen, just a quick little team that works, because what you do need is Air Cutter, Surf, Heat Wave, Rock Slide, and Razor Leaf to have access to all of them. So this is a mock-up team where each Pokemon has something to do. And now let's go and see what all of the trees and rocks and stuff that you can take out and how you do it. Alright, first off we're starting with the berry trees. Pretty much, berry tree is going to show up in the background. It's going to be a different color depending on the route. Blue tree, as you can see right here, starts on Route 17. Only place to find it. So if you want some blueberries, there's a list I'll have in the description below of what trees drop what and what you can get from everything else. So you can find out what you need. Green trees, found on Route 5. I used Route 19 just because I was in the area. Again, to take down all these trees, you just need to use Air Cutter. Knocks the berries loose as you're seeing in the background. And right now we have an interesting one. Sillage City is where you can find pink and red trees, but you need to use Rock Smash to get a wild Pokemon encounter and have a chance of getting it. As for the purple trees right now, Route 5, pretty much no gimmicks. You just go out there, try to find a purple tree, use Air Cutter on it, purple berries. Boom. Just like that. And now we're back in Sillage City. Again, you just need to use Rock Smash, Air Cutter. You're all good to set up. It's pretty straightforward on how this works. Trees are going to require Air Cutter. Rocks are generally going to require a Rock Slide. And what you're going to need for other things vary, and it will just pop up like this. So yellow trees are on routes 8 and 9. Use Air Cutter, and you're going to get your berries. So I just use Skarmory. The level doesn't matter. But now we're into Route 5 again. So this has grass instead of a tree. You're going to need a Pokemon with Razor Leaf, and it always drops some kind of herb. A white herb, mental herb. So if instead of spending on your battle points, you can grab one of those. And now we have the Stalagmites. These are found in Victory Road and random caves. Use Surf to knock it down, and they drop all of the weather rocks except for Heat Rock. So it's just as simple as this. Now also on Victory Road, you're going to find this rock, and it drops evolution stones. So Thunderstone, Firestone, Waterstone, Leafstone. None of the fancier stones, but all the basic ones. All you need to do is use Rock Slide, Rock Breaks, it's yours. And I love the way that like Sneasel was here, because it just does that nice little close-up on Snatch. On Route 17, you'll also find snowballs, or snow piles that give snowballs, and it's the only way to get a snowball. So that breaks with Rock Slide as well. And you will also find these little ice towers, or these ice rocks. Route 17, Rock Slide, and it's how you get Never Melt Ice in the game. Everything just kind of explodes. It's pretty fun to watch. So now we are back in Route 9. If you see this hard rock, it's kind of like the rocks in the caves. If you use Rock Slide, guaranteed Evolution Stone, one of the basic ones as with the other rocks. And now this is a fancy one. Luminous Boulder, only found in Glittering Cave. You need to use Rock Slide, and it's the only place you can get Luminous Moss, which is a staple in one of my Slurpuff strategies. People are having a hard time trying to find it, and this is the only way you get it. Also, back in Sillage City, there's sand piles. You use Rock Slide on it, you get soft sand. That's pretty much it. It also drops a star, or I think a star shard, one of the smaller pieces, if you need to use that. And here's where it gets fancy. Sandstone is where you can use Heat Wave on Route 9. Only way to get a Heat Rock. It actually does something pretty cool. You can see the rock in the background start to heat up before it explodes. So the other rocks will be able to give you like the damp stone and the other stones, the ice one, and except you won't be able to get the heat wave except from that. Alright, so hope this video was informative. Pretty much find out how to get a team, review the locations, find the items you need, and it's pretty much easy setup from there. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't seen anyone try to explain how you get the items from the random items or the random backgrounds. So I think it was a nice little video to do. And last note, you need to get the knockout, you need to win the battle or catch the Pokemon to receive your item. Other than that, nothing else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a nice day.